down here at the local park around the corner from my house. This is where I like to go just in my own spare time to really work on things that I want to work on with my karate. When I go to my just normal karate classes, the class only goes for 1.5 to 2 hours, and in that time getting a lot of feedback off the instructors, telling me how to do things properly, how to fix this, how to fix that, and I'll often just find that there's just not enough time for me to actually work on what I want to work on, because once you start fixing it, then the next drill will come up and we're going to have to move on. So you come down to the local park, you're your own instructor. You get to do what you want, how you want, and for however long you want as well. Just pick a kata, break it down, first 20 moves, or first couple of moves, sorry, and I'll do that about 20 times. Break it through and just keep working through the kata until it's all done. Really broken it down and you just know it like the back of your hand. It's also good fun. Listen to your music. I've got my iPod here as well. And you just select some tracks that you really like, that really get you motivated, and just let it all take over, and before you know it, you've been here for an hour and you've just worked on a couple of things that you really needed to work on. You can bring your friends along with you, train together. Training for the World Cup, you'll have your 1 kata, or if you're in the opens, you'll be doing your 2 katas, whether it be Saifa, Basai, any of the other katas. You get to come down to the park and you really get to just focus on it and spend as much time as you really want to. And each move, you can really break it down. For example, in Saifa, when you're in your sumo stance, you know, the first section of the kata, you need to be making sure that your feet are on a 45-degree angle and your knees are on a 45-degree angle, making sure your posture is correct, your shoulders aren't turned off, but everything's in line. Your wrist is straight. This is on in the middle of your chest here. This is eye level. Where's your chin facing? You can really just break it all down and then move on to the next thing. I quite often like to just repeat everything over and over again. Repetition just really cements it into your brain of how to do it correct. But it's very hard to do something like that in a dojo. Take your time, work on things the way that you want to work on, and make sure that you get it right. So breaking down your kata, initially you're going to be starting out by working on each move by each move, making sure the technique is correct. Then you're going to join the moves into different sections, so about 4 moves at a time, section by section, working on each one, perfecting that. Within the sections, then you're going to be working on the timing that's in each section of moves. When breaking down your kata, you have to be working on each move individually, getting the technique right from move to move. Once you've done that, then you're going to start incorporating timing all the way through your kata as well. So, for example, the first 3 moves of Saifa, you'll be stepping forwards, first move correct. You got it all correct, yes? But what about the timing? So you'll be here, making sure that you're breathing, and then you might do that about 10 more times. Just get the timing right, moving into the next move. And then what happens next? What happens next? And you can join it all together. You really want to show the difference between the hard moves and the soft moves. When you go hard, you're switched on. And when you go soft, you need to show that you can switch your whole body into a soft, gentler version of yourself. For example, Basai Dai, you're coming forwards here, so you've just come here. 1, 2, 1. It's quite easy to just be very basic in how you move forwards and then backwards into here. You be here, you come forwards, bang, hard. Come back, hard again. Switch your body off. You can really show the difference, and that's what's going to help you succeed in your kata. Timing doesn't just involve switching on your body, switching off your body, but it also involves different pauses in different parts of the kata as well. So from here, you've just gone nice and soft, pause, bang, bang, pause, bang, 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 pause, and then through. Just working on different elements of the kata that you can really emphasize the pauses, or you can really just go boom, straight into it, nice and hard. Show that you can demonstrate difference between hard and soft. A lot of people, when they do their kata, they forget about this. They forget about what's going on upstairs with your face. If you're not demonstrating that you're focused, especially in your ki, then you're really going to put yourself at a disadvantage. Now, being out here in the park, you don't have to scream your lungs out and try and wake up the neighbours, get the police over here wondering what's going on, but you can still train with an intensity, even in your face, even just show that you're working hard. When you're in your kata division, first impressions are very, very important. And that's right from the moment where, even when the judge is marking the roll, calling out the names, if you give a strong response, they'll recognize you. And then when they call your name out to come up and do your kata, even stronger response. So lets the judges and everyone else know that you're here to work and you're here to win. It's so important that as soon as you're walking in that ring, you're not rushing, you just walk in, back straight, shoulders back, chin up. You walk in taking your time, nice slow bow, come back up, strong yoi. You can just show the strength in your core as you breathe out. So you want them to understand that while you're in that ring, this is your ring, and you've got to be proud of it. You've got the respect for your kata, and you want everyone else to have respect for your kata as well. Okay. When you announce your kata, make sure it's clear, make sure you look confident when you do it. Just look like you're in your own zone, and it has to be loud. Loud enough not just for your judges to hear, but for everyone else around to hear, so that they turn around and they wonder what's going on in your ring. You make a mistake, ignore it, move on. Make sure you control your breathing when you're doing your whole kata. Energy all the way through your kata is very important. Your energy levels at the start need to match the energy levels at the finish of your kata. In preparation for your event on the day, even some of you might be judging, you need to make sure that you give yourself enough time to prepare properly for your event. And that would involve a lot of visualization, just thinking about doing your kata properly. Don't think about anything wrong, always think about doing things the right way. And also making sure you do your kata hard and fast at least twice before you go on that ring. You need to make sure at the start of the day you have a great breakfast, fill yourself up, keep having your water throughout the day as well. I know it's hard sometimes, but if you just keep a drink bottle on you, just keep sipping on it, runs out, quickly run away, only takes a couple of minutes. Run away quickly, fill it up back, straight back into the day again, just keep sipping away at your water. Little things like this are just going to make sure that when you get to that ring, your energy levels are nice and high and consistent as well. Obviously we could go into a lot more depth with what we were doing out here today, but hopefully it's given you some good training tips in order to help you with your preparation for World Cup next year. I'm going to go do some more training myself, but I'll be looking forward to seeing you all next year at World Cup.